My name is Venus. I have an interesting story to tell you of something really amazing that happened to me. One day, as I was walking down the stairs of the basement of the new house that I bought, I discovered a flyer lying on the floor. Now, I am very curious about it because it looks old. It is from 1942. I wanted to analyze this poster, so what I did was that I went to the library, got on the internet, and looked up things that could give me answers to my questions. As I looked through the pages, I came across a website that helped me find a solution to this problem. I also found a number to contact a historical detective, so I picked up the phone immediately and dialed the number.
Hello, I'm Detective Scarlett.
Hey, I'm Venus. Let's sit down.
Okay. So I got a call from you saying that you were curious about what your poster is about.
Yeah, I was wondering what you can tell me about it.
Well, let's have a look at it then.
Here's the poster. It's a little old, but there's some words you can understand.
From what I can see, it's a poster from San Francisco, California during 1942. During this era, the Japanese were extremely discriminated because of the bombing in Pearl Harbor.
What does that have to do with the poster?
After the bombing, the people from the West Coast were extremely scared and thought the citizens of Japanese ancestry were spies.
The poster talks about moving Japanese to certain areas.
For now, I can't tell you much, unfortunately. But I will contact a colleague that's an expert of Japanese history. I will contact him as soon as possible, and I will set up a schedule to meet up.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Who is this?
Hi, Fuji. Yeah, this is Scarlett. Yeah, I was wondering if you could look up a history document.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
It's a poster for Japanese ancestry during World War II. So I had somebody call me asking about it. So I was wondering if we could set up a schedule to meet up.
Yeah. Meet me in my office in an hour and we'll talk about it.
Great. Okay, I'll meet you there then. Well, as you see, it's about Japanese ancestry, and it looks like in a very, very old, figure.
Yeah, it looks like it was torn up by something.
Yeah.
Or some kids were missing every time. You said she found this where exactly?
She found it in her basement.
No. See, it's hard to even come across these nowadays, but when you do, it's really old, like what you see here.
How would you say it ended up there?
I don't know, probably because during the time, Japanese, during 1942 in San Francisco were extremely discriminated against, and at that time so were African Americans. But I guess some Japanese people, at least their citizens, I think had one of these from like some people that were actually going against them, and they had it in their basement most likely. So the only way they could probably get in the house. From looking at here, it gives them strange living conditions to go to. These at the time were pretty bad areas to stay at, and I guess this was probably for World War II, yeah. And the only way that this is even given out, but it was because of the bombing of Pearl Harbor, and President D. Roosevelt actually gave an exclusion act that actually allowed the military to put Japanese in certain areas that they want to. I guess where they went was pretty bad from looking at here. The conditions of where they went were called internment camps, which was areas you didn't really want to live in at all.
Why is that?
Because they had unsanitary conditions. Let's say we see apartments, right? They're like on top of each other, lots of space. Instead, you have a little room, really small, probably like I would say the size of a small bedroom. Just that's considered a home. No privacy, lack of food, and even if they got money to buy food, it's barely any, so they had to ration. No plumbing whatsoever. And they couldn't go anywhere outside
Where were they located?
Some were located in Manzanar. That's the main area that everyone talks about as a memorial dedicated to the people that actually died there. And there's a lot of stories that talk about how like the Japanese there were working, building their own home entertainment. Like they actually made their own personal golf course and other things. But that's about it. I'll tell you from there. Anything else?
Well, I think that would be it.
Alright.
Well, thank you for your time, I guess, and I appreciate you
Oh, no problem. No problem.
meeting up with me.
Yeah, it's okay. So if you need anything else to know, just call me. Alright?
I will.
Here's your poster.
Thank you, Fuji. Well, I will tell my clients about this because she's very curious about it, and I will tell her much, and I'm pretty sure she'll be excited about this.
Alright then.
Yeah. Well, I hope I see you some other time because we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Yeah. Alright then. Bye.
Hey Venus, it's Scarlett. Yeah. No, I just needed to tell you, I found more information about your poster, and I'll be glad to tell you about it in like half an hour. Yeah. Yeah, meet me there. Okay, bye. Well, look, Venus, this poster was put on the streets during World War II because, to inform all the Japanese people what would be happening.
What happened to the Japanese?
These posters were instructions of what they had to do because the government took them out of their houses to take them to internment camps.
Internment camps? What was that?
And they were like shelters to the Japanese, for the Japanese, where they had to live crowded with other families in the same room. They sharing everything, even one bathroom for many people.
Ew, but if they had their own houses, why did they have to go there?
Because of the bombing in Pearl Harbor, they thought they were spies, basically.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, do you have any more questions?
No, I think I know enough information about this poster to understand it. Thank you. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome. I'm happy to have answered your questions.